Good to know. 15 and 20 the whole time. Pretty much. Oh, wait. I have to put this over here. That's good. And then we'll see who comes back to the chat in just a minute. Oh, God, I'm hungry. Uh, Konnichiwa. uh, Konnichiwa. We're back again. Yes, sometimes the stream dies. I think it's the capture card. Because I've changed a bunch of settings. So if the stream dies, we'll try to restart it to the best of our ability, and get you guys back in here and get everything going again. I like trying to keep everything as easy as possible. So hopefully this works out. Protogen scientists study furries. Sypnd studies protogens. It is known. Sad that there are technical difficulties in the stream, just like last time. Yeah, we changed some stuff around a little bit to try to help that, but I think it really is the like Elgato capture card. I need to get a like an actual card for that, and it's not something I've done yet. So I think that's next on the list is to check to see if that will fix the problem, because it seems like I get about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more, and then the stream will just die. So I think it has something to do with that. Okay. I don't think that we'll get everyone back, back here and all the rest of that, but we'll go for a little while longer, as long as we can, and then I'll do some words to leave you with, and we'll end it up. Does that sound good? Mystic, it seems to hold up longer, but it's how long till the next one that's important. Yeah, that's true. I need to test this out a little bit more fully for like a stream to see how long I can keep it going, and what the actual problem is, because there's obviously a actual problem somewhere down the line. There's something that's going on that's a problem. Jack, sadly I have to go now. It's getting late here, but it was fun. While it lasted. Thanks so much for showing up again, Jax. We'll see you on the next one and next video and all the rest of that. Hi again, Singing Orca. Thank you for coming back. It's again, it's it's crazy how many people I have that will consistently want to see me ramble. Ragabash, it's a government conspiracy to silence furries. I would not doubt that in some way. But it probably has a little bit more to do with my faulty equipment, in some cases, or equipment that was never meant to do what I'm asking it to do. So there's that. Let's see. Uriel, if Switch had a March Madness bracket, would he pick the winners based on the mascots for each team? Yeah, I would. I would decide who has the best mascot and who has the best like who exemplifies their and does mascotting the best, and that's who I'd pick as far as winners go. Let's see. Let's see. You think Singing Orca, what you think of Telephone and the Dutch Angel Dragons, the Dutchies? Um, I really have no problem with Telephone. I I think she's talented. Uh, and portraying the character that she does. It's it's pretty crazy to to see that character come to life and the amount of effort that they put into it. It's just amazing. I don't really know Telephone though, so I don't really know anything about Telephone, other than her character and like what 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 she's able to do um, uh, is pretty insane. Like they're just they're just they put more time and effort into their character than I think all like 90% of the community does. Like they they will almost they will almost kill themselves um, to continue suiting so that other people be happy. Rukid, that's not. I appreciate it, but no. Um, but yeah, I think Dutch Angel Dragons can be very very cute. Let's see. Uriel Spin wants a Dutchie, so I'd say he likes them. Not gonna lie, I do too, but I can't stand the squeaking. The squeaking is rather irritating if it's done like way too much or they're bad at it. But Dutchies are really adorable. Um, that's why they're just amazingly popular. Is people really like cute things. Oh God. So, so yeah. I think on the whole, I don't really have a whole lot else to really kind of talk about. So if there's anything else you guys really want to discuss, we can do that. Otherwise, we can kind of start wrapping things up and you know see you know see where that goes. Uriel, future video topics. I'm never really certain what I'm going to do. I like talking about social issues a lot. I hope you guys find it as fascinating as I do. But I also try to like have a positive message about things. So even if I talk about something I dislike about a given uh, like parameter of society, I like uh, I really like talking about it so that we all can understand it better. And I hope that that comes across because there are things that I dislike um, about our group's mentality towards things, and I think it can be um, I think it can be important to talk about those things openly and honestly and without the fear of being shot down by like the big group think that we have in our fandom right now. Like in particular, I have a like I don't like zealots. Like I do not like zealots at all. Like very honestly, I am not a fan of people that like take the extreme viewpoint immediately. Um, it's it's basically uh it's basically like when you're talking about like social justice warriors, and I have a topic I really want to cover about the difference between a social justice warrior and a social activist, and why you should be a social activist, and why you should disdain what social justice warriors stand for, because you really want to be a social activist. You really want to be someone that makes a positive change, that doesn't just use their opinions like a hammer to smash people that they disagree with, or label them something because they know it'll end them, it'll end the conversation, because they can't stand the idea of someone having a different opinion than them. And they don't want to take the time to try to change their opinion through rational thought. They would just rather label them and get them pushed aside so they don't have to deal with them. And that has a lot to do with the fact that we don't have good coping mechanisms, and we need to develop those. And we can be better. We can be better as a society. We can be better as a people. We can be better as a fandom. We can be we can be more than this. And I have faith that we can. So whether you agree with that or not, it's up to you. But I think that when you're siding with zealots, you're ultimately going to end up on the stake being burned yourself eventually. You just will. So that's why I don't side with them. That's why um I don't immediately fall into that group mentality, because I want to bring them back. Like, I want to bring those people that have a lot of passion, but I think it's misplaced, and I think it needs to be pushed forward. So it's something to really think about, and that's a video that I really want to make, but I need to make it. I need to make it very well, and I need to make it right, because I want all of you to understand. I'm not trying to hate on someone. I'm trying to show you that there are the things that you want to happen, and the things you want to be, um, have been slightly shifted, and you end up in one camp when you really should be in this other one. So that is my opinion on that. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, Mystic, you're welcome. Your spin on things is always interesting without being divisive within the fandom. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Mystic. I do really, really try not to be divisive. Thanks, Hosher. Um, so, I don't know if you guys like that or hate that. Um, we can have a discourse about it if you like. But I think the idea of being siding with zealots is just a terrible idea. So I just don't do it. You know, and I dislike people that use um, use their particular beliefs in that regard. I just don't think it's a good play. It doesn't look good, and it also doesn't change anything for the better. It doesn't help anyone. So, but what do you guys think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm obviously the great Satan for having said so? Uh, Also, I got bacon, so you know uh, that's useful to me. No, that's not yours. It's my bacon. I know. I'd be upset too. Mm. Um, Mystic, I feel like I missed the question. The um, the question was whether or not you feel like um, me calling on people that refer to themselves as social justice warriors and things like that uh, to be better by reminding people that there's a difference between a social justice warrior and a social activist, and understanding that of like that you want to be on the side of the social activist because they're the ones that are trying to make positive change, where social justice warriors are not necessarily, while they're very impassioned, they're not necessarily always always out to do good. They may do good if merely by accident, but they're not always out to do that. They tend to be much more self-righteous, in my opinion. And I also think that a lot of people don't really like that. They don't like being talked down to, and that you know I hope that I hope the people that follow me, I hope the people that understand that I don't try to be divisive and I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings. I'm just trying to get people to um, that want to do good to understand that you need to um, come back over to the side of the social activist if you're trying to do good things, because one is just so much more so much more powerful than the other. And we all want to do good things. We all want to invoke social change, and we all want to see our society grow. We all want to see everyone be better for it. And being a social justice warrior doesn't help things. It really doesn't. And oftentimes it actually hurts things. So I'm just trying to help people where I can, and hopefully you guys would like to see a video like that. If you would, let me know, and we'll work up to doing it. Oh no, bacon. Mm. More importantly, if there's any of you that disagree with me, please tell me. Tell me why you disagree with me, and I'll be happy to have the conversation with you. I really will, and I will listen to you fully and completely. And maybe I'm wrong. It's always a possibility. I've been wrong before, and statistically, I'll be wrong again. But I think the most important thing we can ever do with each other is to open up that line of dialogue. Andy, how do you do Spin's voice? Um, I went over that one before, but I could do it again for you if you like. So, would you like that? Actually, I went over that just in the previous one. Then I think it was towards the end of the hour and a half of the first one. Um, yeah. So doing Spin's voice again, you'll constrict your airflow a little bit. So it's basically my voice but pitched high. So you're going to pitch your voice a little bit higher, and you're going to constrict your airflow. So um, that's a good point. I'm going to get to that one. Um, how do you do? Okay, so um, restrict your airflow a little bit for me, and then do pitch your voice a bit high. So I'm going to pitch my voice a bit high like this, but I'm also going to restrict my airflow. So it's going to come out kind of a little bit choppy and a little bit forced. So your chest is going to be a little tighter, and you're going to have this kind of arc in the way that you talk. So you're going to start out very low, and when you're talking about a thing, and then you'll pitch it up high and then back down low again. So when I'm talking about things like, when I would say, how do you do Spin's voice? Like I'm pitching it down and then back up again, like that. So how do you do Spin's voice? Like that. I hope that makes sense. But again, it's just something that I do. So I'm not a voice coach, so I can't really exactly tell you what to do, but that's close. Um, let's see. Mystic, it's all well and good wanting to fight for a cause, but social justice warriors go attacking anyone for any reason, even folks that just misunderstood uh, are beaten down. Um, that is true, and it's something that I want to go over. But the thing about it is just like it does me no good to just upset them to the point where they just go off and they don't want to talk to me. They're just gonna go. Like that doesn't do me any good. Like what I want is to open a line of dialogue with them. And Ragabash had a point is like to try to do a Google Hangout with other YouTubers who talk about social issues, and that's something that we could definitely do. It's something I would actually really enjoy doing is doing like a hangout. Um, let's see. Um, So that's something that we could definitely do, and I think that I think that Mystic, that you are correct in the fact that social justice warriors tend to attack people for no good reason, and but again, I feel like if we brought them back and just said like, look, you're obviously very passionate about this, you want to impact social change, but I think you're going about it in the wrong way, and like maybe show them that there's a better way, that maybe, I'm not saying that all of them would agree or even want to talk to me about it, but I would love to talk to some of them about it, and and see kind of where that goes and see where our common ground lies, because I think that there's a lot we can do more together than we can apart, and I would like to see us come together and not break apart and shatter into pieces, just because somebody wants to feel offended about something, so that they can use it to effectively bully other people, which is effectively, whether they know they're doing it or not, they kind of are. My messages are disappearing. Something is getting filtered out. Oh well. I don't know. Uriel, you can send me a text message if you want, and I'll be happy to read the question. If you want to do that, I've got my phone next to me. I can do the whole thing. Um, and that would be okay. Let's see. Mystic, you'd need to define better way. And that's tough. Yes, that would be very, very tough to define the better way. Um, and basically, what I would have to say is, as far as the better way, um, it would be much more of a way of talking to people, a way of understanding that telling someone that they're wrong and yelling at them only makes them more defensive. They'll just dig their heels in, and that doesn't get them to open up and explore the idea. You have to get someone to self-actualize something, and so that they will be able to grow as a person or change as a person, because they have to want it. You can't want it for them. They have to want that. So that's something that would have to be discussed. It's just a way of understanding each other is super important, and of being able to talk to each other. I think that's all very important. Hold on one second. Um, uh, let's see. I look forward to future videos on Popularity, uh, free subscribers with every fursuit, buy your way to legitimacy with a suit from a famous maker. Yeah, that's something else we could also talk about is popularity in the fandom and what does that actually mean and all the rest of that. But that's something we should definitely discuss. Also, Mystic, that's a very good point, and thanks for bringing that up, Rukia. Don't do that. That's not yours. You have plenty of things to scratch. Um, so I hope that kind of like shows some of you guys where we're at and what we want to do with it. But yeah, I definitely want to make some videos about popularity because I think that's important too, and about how like you know the reasons people follow other people, and you know, I mean, realistically, um, is it bad? Is it good? Is it somewhere in between? Is it negligible? All that. Uh, Finnick the Fox. Hiya. Hi, Finnick. Or Fancy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't read. Fancy the Fox. How's it going? You got here about an hour too late to see me in suit. But we are talking about video ideas and social issues and social change and that kind of thing. So that's something that's deeply important to me and something I really want to talk about. But um, oh, you're in suit right now. Oh, awesome. Are you at the convention? Are you at like Texas Furry Fiesta or something? Let's see. Mystic. Ragavesh's idea seems better and better as I think about it. Honestly. Oh, awesome. Yeah. I hope you're having a good time. I actually want to go to that. Um, it looks like a really fun time. But anyway, so we're gonna stop talking about all of that stuff because it's very depressing and all the rest of that. So uh, it's something that I'm definitely going to visit in a video at some point. Oh, you guys get a bonus. It's Gotham. Gotham. Hey, buddy. This is Gotham. Look at the camera. No, come here. Gotham. Up here. Over here. Just lay down. This is Gotham. Yes. He's not supposed to be on the couch, but I'm letting him on the couch for the stream. He's so regal. Uh, Fancy the Fox. Yes, I will be at MFF. I definitely will be. So I'll be there. So if you want to come by and say hi, I'll be there in one of these two suits. Anybody? So yeah. But I certainly hope you guys will be able to come to several of the conventions if you can, and meet up with me, say hi, and I'll be happy to talk with you guys about anything you want to talk about. So, all right, guys. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything obviously, if there's some things that I've said or otherwise that I mean, that you find interesting or you really want to like go over in more detail, um, then yeah, we can definitely do that. I'm always happy to talk to you guys. I'm always open to anything. Uh, Brexit spins opinion. That's a terrible idea. Brexit was always a terrible idea. It will continue to be a terrible idea. I don't always agree with the EU's policies, nor do I understand them very well. But Brexit is a terrible, terrible idea. Mystic, I might bother you on Twitter at some point, but otherwise, I'm good. Yeah, anytime. Like I said, my DMs are open. Feel free to message me. I try to check them as often as I can. Um, but anyway, yeah, it's been fun having you, Mystic. Thank you so much for the conversation, and I'll be happy to talk to you on there. Favorite state, other than the one you live in. Um, uh, I like Florida because it's crazy, and I go down there often enough, so that's pretty cool. Like Florida's pretty cool. I wouldn't necessarily want to live there, but Florida's pretty cool. Let's see, is that um trying to manage both things just to make sure if someone messages me on here for a question because Uriel was having problems with the other thing. Uh, let's see. Potato King, do you play Tetris? Yeah, I played Tetris. Um, I mean, it's been a while, but I played Tetris. I'm not super good at it or anything, but I played it. Pennsylvania. Yeah, I like Pennsylvania too. Pennsylvania is kind of fun. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why? Um, Japan, like hands down, Japan. Because it's amazing and it's one of the cleanest places I've ever been. Um, I love the culture and the scenery is amazing. It's also close to a lot of things that you can visit. Like I've never really visited China, but I could if I lived closer. Obviously, I could visit China if I wanted to anyway. Um, but it's close to a lot of things, and it would be interesting. It really would. So that's probably why. Like I love the culture and I love the people. Let's see. And a town full of furries. Yeah, I obviously I would love to live in a town full of furries, or maybe I wouldn't. Some of us when we're collective can, sometimes it's not good. What is your opinion on? Fancy wants to know my opinion on merce suitors. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you guys that I don't necessarily like I don't necessarily like mersuits just in general. Like I wouldn't want to be hugged by one or whatever because I know what it's used for. Um and that's a bit grody, so not really okay with that. But here's the thing. So long as you are keeping it in your room and it's for your personal use and that's what you like, whatever, then that's cool, fine. That's okay. But I don't think that you should bring it down to the con floor. I think that you should have a different suit for that. If you're going to invest the money into something like that, that's very specialized, should we say? item, then that should stay, especially in your room. And that's my opinion on that one. But as far as mersuiters in general, I don't dislike them or anything. Like, I'm not going to hate on them because they're mersuiters. But like, I would really appreciate it if you kept your suit that you use for bedroom time sort of activities out of the con space, because that's a bit gross, you know. So I hope that answers your question. Mm, mm. Anyway, okay. Lucky Charms Fortnite. Kill me, rest in peace, Lucky. Uh, is it because of the dog? Is that is that what this is about? I don't know what that's about. Oh yeah, Gotham. He just wants to be by people, and so long as he can be by them, he's fine. It's like Rukia. No, a vid I saw. What video are you talking about, Lucky Charms? It's stupid. How's your day? My day's going really well. We're actually about to kind of, I guess, kind of um, close out the video a little bit, and take final questions, that kind of thing, and you know, try to get uh, people's opinions about what I should do next, that kind of thing. Uh, I'll throw hello again. I was busy making a DIY video. How's your live going? It's going really well, I think. Actually got a fair number of people. I know that the number dropped down pretty low, but that's still okay. I'm here to entertain you guys, so it's whatever it's about. Um, let's see. Um, Fancy. My weirdest convention experience is when I met a good friend of mine, uh, but he had a fetish. Uh, when I found out what his fetish was, yeah, I guess that would be kind of that'd be a bit awkward. That'd be a bit weird. But everybody's into something, and uh, um, I guess really that's that's an awkward thing to find out. It's always awkward to find out something like that about your friends. Uh, okay. I'll throw. You still have more people on stream than me. Um, XD. Damn, I was streaming for a long time. I have to go do it again. Yeah. I enjoy. I enjoy streaming for you guys. But realistically, we're kind of getting to the cutoff point, so we'll have to kind of wrap things up here shortly. Uh, Ragabash, are you gonna do any more videos featuring furries to inspire you? Yes, I will. That's something that's kind of long overdue. It's a series that I'm meant to continue with, and got sidetracked when this boy showed up and we decided to do streaming and we decided to do some other things. So definitely we're gonna do another furries that inspire me video. So look forward to that one because we will be doing that one soon. Um, let's see. Um, he's a diaper fur. I don't dislike them, but I don't like them. Yeah, I'm very much ambivalent towards people's particular kinks. They can have whatever they like. It's fine. That's perfectly okay. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna call it for now. It's been really, really fun getting to sit down, chat with you guys, talk to you guys, get you guys' opinions, talk about some social issues, talk about some video ideas. Of course, the social justice warrior video versus the social justice warriors versus social activists. Video is going to take some time because I really want to do it right, and I really don't want to try. I'm not trying to offend people. I'm trying to talk to people. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Your support means a lot to me, and um, I guess that's really it. I mean, I normally at this point I would be like, subscribe, hit the bell, do the thing, whatever. But realistically, you guys just being here is enough for me. I really appreciate the type of support and the type of following that I've been so lucky to gain. You guys have been amazing and awesome, and it's been crazy, and we're not done yet. So anyway, I guess all that's left is for me to give you guys some words to leave you with. Does that sound good? You guys want those? Well, doesn't matter if you want them or not. We're gonna do them. Anyway, guys. Like always, I have some words to leave you with. The idea is to die young, as late as is possible. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. We will be doing another live stream at the end of next month. That will be the last Saturday of that month. That is when we are going to be doing the live stream. I think we'll keep it at 2 p.m. And again, if I somehow missed your question, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. But you're free to ask it again, and I will get to it eventually. I promise. And as always, my DMs are open. If you want to talk to me about something, if you had a problem with something I said, please address it. Talk to me. I will be happy. I'll be happy to discuss it with you at any time. Or if you just need someone to talk to, I'm here. All right, guys, that's it.